Hello, everyone. You know what? You're watching. We're going to talk about some fun stuff, and you're watching What's Up, What's Cracking with Patrick McCracken. It's not easy to say, but it's fun to say. We're going to talk about Steelers quarterbacks. What are you thinking? Who's going to be quarterback? Russell or Justin? Justin. I'm thinking Russell Wilson was going to go play beginning, and then I think he's not going to be the best, but he's better on like other stuff. But I think Justin's actually have a better shot. I don't. It's really a hard toss up. It's really bad. Um, you know what? I think in Justin, I have a better of a shot just because he's. But yeah, I remember the contract. He only have 1 year deal on that too. They and then Russell Wilson have a 1 year deal, and he's making a lot of money. You know, sometimes he cares, but then he don't care. And you know what? It's just really different. We need to talk to someone else too. You know what? I know I'm just rushing it, but I really want to talk about contracts. Lamb, they're starting preseason, their camps and all that fun stuff. He's still at the game practices, but he's not petitioning to it. And Lamb wants a contract, and then um there's like three people on their team once, and Lamb wants CC Lamb wants to get a better contract. I think he's but he wants a better contract, and it's like 30 million for a new one right now, the highest paid, and Lamb is good. And then you have next year you have to have Prescott's on the or he walks off or goes to we call it he's going to free agency, means he's going to get a lot of money. He's not like we're going to stay. And Dallas is just screwed because they don't know what they're doing. Lamb is good, and he's being smart like crazy. I think he needs to get paid. He's the best one. He's really good. Um, and one of the bad thing is, uh, they they don't have no they don't have a second receiver or trusted. That's why they lost. Or and then their defense, I don't know. Just sometimes they're bad. Prescott once they just have they could have did earlier with CC Lamb and maybe about 20 million, because he's his 5 year contract, his rookie contract, and Jefferson just got a new deal. But you know what the funny thing is, he's not the highest paid right now. And you know what? That's just what happens with owners. Like, he's not a good owner. Dallas owner, he's playing two. He's playing the owner, and he's playing general manager. And I feel like he's not that good on to run it, and he's so bad on. He likes to get all the money from everyone likes him because he's so bad at media, or he's so much to talk about because he's so stupid. For me, should did a long time ago. He should know the market, needs to know stuff. He wants to develop a player and stuff. He do not want to. And it's like he's just not smart. He just wants to make drama, and everyone likes him, and then he gets money, and then Cowboys never won for a while. Yeah, they're good. They used to be good. They're always in the market every time, or in the running of Super Bowl, but they never can win the ones that need to, like, they were good in the regular season last year. They were the really good team. We thought he was a good, and then Diggs got hurt. I think after that, things really changed a lot of stuff. Their defense, and then their offense had to play more, do better, because of their offense. Their defense couldn't stop sometimes because it was just different. Because now they can't play 1-on-1, and because he had two outside really can guard 1-on-1, and then they can do blitz more and just change everything. And but Lamb, for me, he needs a better contract. And then you have Prescott next year. He's looking for a contract, but he is playing. He is positioning. He is practicing with the team. But Lamb is not. I think you need to get the money, and he can easily go to another team easily. He's not going to play. He's going to wait out. And it's not been good for. It won't be good for you because of. What's the funny thing? He won't be good because he's didn't been playing, or he's been practicing for till everyone else is, because his preseason starting. What's going to happen? What's really going to happen? I don't know, because he's not going to be up to par during the game starts, and you don't know he's going to have him either. I don't know. We need to go start the other one. We need to start and talk about 49ers wide receiver. I don't know his name because it's a weird name, and everyone knows really what I'm talking about if you know sports. And 49ers wide receivers is doing like a lot of people, is they're at the game at practice, but they're not practicing. And right now, there are a lot of wide receivers, and I have to really pay attention a little more, are not playing because they want better contracts. And 49ers wide receiver, he's good. He's really good. He's crazy good. But, yeah, I remember 49ers, his numbers are not saying he's good. You know why? Because that's just how 49ers play. They have two other good players, and he is just the deep threat to help the. 49ers wide receiver is really good. He is more the deep threat. I think he's more of the deep threat for the other two to be really better. And you never know with what's going to happen. I thinking. He's trying to get traded or get paid more. He's not bad with the market right now. He is good. But with the trade right now, he should just let it go. Play. And you know what the funny thing is? 49ers just barely lost the game against Kansas City. And they have a good chance. Okay? Most everyone came back. They had a problem with their left or right tackle. I think one of those two. If they can sign him and wait for him to be on a free agent next year, for me, that would be the better deal for him. But he just wants to get traded. And for me, he needs to let it go. It's about winning the game. And I know he next year will be getting paid more. There's not much people want to give them the trade, the thing they want for a trade, and then the other team still have to give them the money, and like it's kind of waste of money for me or for for another team. But he is a good player. He'll help a really young or good quarterback, but. It looking like there's like he's really like for Patriots was really wanted him, but he really want to play for him, and then he didn't like the contract, and he's really want to play with Washington, and he did say Steelers. Washington won't be go. They didn't really do anything much. Looks like Steelers might looking like that he wants him, but. For me, I would just stay with and you can Steelers. It's a good chance them to win. But then you can't move. You can't go to see how much more money you can get. And Fournette was more of a team. Yeah, I get all those two good three, and then they have to remember their quarterback, 49ers quarterback. I have to get better at these names, but you know how it is. He's going to get a contract next year, and that's going to be a big one because he's been really good. And you gotta remember, it's winning about the game. And I just don't see he's going to see that his value right now and the trade value right now, it's not going to be really good. And it's a lot of these teams do not want to trade right now because he's not been playing with their guys, and it's about like maybe 3 more games left, and then season starts. Do I really want to get someone and head Butterman right away? I wouldn't do it as a GM. I wouldn't, because you're not gonna get the big thing. You had to lose some players, or they want 49ers want stuff for him because they know he's good, but they don't want to pay the money. It's all about the money. It's never 49ers really want him, but he's been being really paying right now. But I get it. But then it's a team effort, I think, more. But I will say it's all about money. But is it all about winning the game too? But you have to know that's what professionals are. That's getting college too. Okay, we're going to talk about some preseason game. I didn't been watching them. I don't like watching them. I let just look at the highlights. I let the real reporters watch them, and then I hear from them, and then I see it. There is some good. CJ Stroud did really good. He's getting. Let's see how. You got Diggs now. You have a second year. See if he's going to do good like last year. He was really good. Some people saying. A lot of people are looking like they want to see if he's getting all the rookies now. They're going to see if they're going to be better than him, because he just did crazy good last year. He did with a new coach, and then oh my god, they did crazy good. I wasn't expecting them that be good, and you know what the funny thing is? They had to play Colts, and they won. They won. No, yeah, they won. Yeah, won. You know what's the funny thing is that's first year with a new coach, everything in Texas has been going little not the best, but it's all about being general managers, just getting the deals, playing the money and getting the players that he trusts that will play really good for them, and that's how general managers are. That's how they do it, and I think that's what I think. A lot like Dallas needs to do better. Figure out deals and for me, and I'm going to talk about Dallas a little bit more. Dallas said a long time ago they were going to make better deal or get better, and they didn't get better. They just stay the same. They lost last year in the Green Bay in the playoffs. 2 seed. How you lose? But you know what's the funny thing is? They didn't do anything. The owner said we were going to do something, and they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything with trades. They didn't pay their players yet. They didn't want to do anything. They're just going to leave it go. How? They're stupid. That's what 49ers are. He's just 49ers is letting him be traded and see the market for him. Is there any good market for him? And there is an okay market, but not the best. He's not going to get paid that he wants. If you wait one more year, or did a small contract with 49ers, you can actually get a free agent. And you know what? Then you can see the market, how good you are. And then you can prove it. I think he did good last year. He was actually really good for... Yeah, maybe the numbers are not good, but it's a team, and he's making the threat at the end, and then it's easier for they can't do 2 people on Uh, they're two other good players. I can't think anymore. But it makes it easier for them. I think it's all of the deep threat and then the shallow. I can't talk anymore. That makes it easier for them. That makes why they're often so good because they have tight end. They have a lot. You can't just double team one player. That's what's the problem with some of these game teams. They don't have one or two good play. They have only one good player, and they need two or three just to double team. Is ha ha ha. You can't do that to us. Um, Preseason is gonna be good. Uh, they're just starting up. First games of this week. I didn't watch much because I'm really not into that kind of stuff. I think preseason is first two drives and then boom, done. But it's more for preseason games or for some of the starters get some of the jitters out, being starting the game. More the rookies, and then maybe and then people see how good they are. Well, that's what practices are, but it's more just getting the jitters out, I think. And then it's the who they gonna cut. The owners and GM always watch the preseason. They have to cut some people. Let's see who's the better. And really don't know. Let's see. That's what the preseason is for. And, that's what it's going to be. And you know what? That's going to be fun. You know what? We're going to talk about NBA too now. That's what I like to do. We didn't talk much about NBA finals. Let's see how it goes. Not goes, but NBA is kind of fun to watch. We're actually going to talk about Olympics because I actually want to do the same on this one. Olympics games for basketball for NBA was they picked a lot of good team. Yeah, you have. My God, you have how many superstars playing on that other teams? They had to pick only 10. That's hard to pick, and that's hard to pick. And they had to be really good together. Yeah. I feel like the team's good, and some people are complaining, "Oh, why didn't I get picked?" Well, because it's the coach picking what's a good how the everything's going to be, how they're going to because FIBA is really good. Some of these other teams are really good, and a lot of these players on other teams are from NBA. They like to play their for their country. What country are they? They like to play their own country that they want to they went to United States to play, but then goes to Olympics to play their own country, but they don't want to play for United States because that's their country. Yeah, that's your country now. You said you wanted to. We have more money to play for basketball than over there, but there are FBA, FIBA's, and it's a different game. It's not a longer game. It's more shorter, and it's not bad, actually. It's different. It's more, the refs are different. Everything's different there. But you know what's a good thing is? It was fun to watch. I didn't really watch much because they're always in the morning, and I didn't want to do that. But you know what's a funny thing? That game was, I heard, really good. And a lot of people complaining about, oh, this player's not playing. Well, because what Curry said, it just depends on the matchup. I'm like, okay, they're more athletic, means we're going to do the athletic person on the bigs and stuff. The ones who's not playing, but the teams that they're more bigger for bigs, more big ones, than we playing with the big guys. Like, you have 10 players to play. And there's shorter time. They're shorter. Means not every player is gonna play. And yeah, we got all superstars playing. Means how do you choose? Yeah, it's a team. They want the coaches play, and they're trying to get everyone to say it's gold. We're playing for gold, not playing for who's gonna play, who's gonna have the highlights. Every team. I know Bron James was really good, but he's more a leader. I like Bron James a little bit, just because he's more a leader. Sometimes he's bad at leading, but most of the time he's really good. Because anytime he plays with not really good teammates, or they are good teammates, but they're not like, because he's paid too much. You don't get crazy good players all. He had to play most of the whole game because he's only a good player, crazy good player on their team. And he did really good FIBA during the Olympics. And yeah, I remember he had 10 players playing and he only can do 10 and he got more than 10. How do you play them all? No, you can't. He said I only can really play 10 because it's different than NBA. And there's a different game. And you know what? People just need to stop complaining about every little thing they have. But, okay, we're going to be done. I did really 2 blogs in one, but you know what? You like that. You like longer one. And you know what? We need to watch more. I love doing these. But I just been kind of down on it. I'm sorry I didn't been talking too much or vlogging or doing this. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm doing my best to do it. NBA, NFL's going to start. We're going to start. We're going to play and do more. That's my main goal. Do more. I want to. I love watching football and volleyball. Hey, we'll have volleyball in there. I will talk about that. I know a lot of people won't like watching it, but I like watching it. Because I'm Nebraska. Nebraska always, we're really good in volleyball. And it's growing sport. But you know what? We're going to say goodbye. You know what? Thumbs up, subscribe, just do anything you love to do. And just watch sports. It's fun to watch.